Have you ever heard of a megaproject? It's a large-scale project that usually costs billions of dollars and takes years or even decades to complete. But what happens when a megaproject turns out to be useless? Number 1. Interstate H-3, a highway in Hawaii that was never completed. Interstate H-3 was supposed to connect Honolulu with the west side of the island, but it was never finished. The project was plagued by cost overruns and environmental concerns, and it was eventually abandoned in 2010. The highway was originally planned in the 1960s, and construction began in the 1970s. However, the project quickly ran into problems. The cost of the highway skyrocketed, and there were concerns about the environmental impact of the project. In the end, the state of Hawaii decided to abandon the project. The unfinished highway is now a popular spot for hiking and biking, and it offers stunning views of the Yucca Mountains. Number 2. Ciudad Real Central Airport, one of the most infamous white elephants in the world. Ciudad Real Central Airport was built in 2008 at a cost of 1.1 billion euros. It was supposed to be a major hub for air traffic in central Spain, but it never actually opened for commercial flights. There are a few reasons why the airport never took off. First, it was built in a remote area with poor transportation links. Second, the timing of the project was poor. It was built just as the Spanish economy was entering a recession, and there was no longer a need for a new airport. The airport has been a financial disaster. It has cost the Spanish government 600 million euros per year to keep it running, and it has never generated any revenue. Ciudad Real Central Airport is a cautionary tale about the dangers of overambitious infrastructure projects. It is a symbol of the economic recklessness that led to the Spanish financial crisis. Number 3. Naypyidaw is the capital of Myanmar, and it is one of the most controversial cities in the world. It was built in 2005 at a cost of billions of dollars, but it is largely empty. The city was built to be the new seat of government for Myanmar, but it has failed to attract businesses or residents. There are a number of reasons why Naypyidaw is so empty. The city is located in a remote area with poor transportation links. It is also very hot and humid, and there is a lack of basic amenities. Additionally, the city is seen by many as a symbol of the military junta that rules Myanmar. The decision to build Naypyidaw was made by the former military junta leader Than Shwe. He believed that the city would be a more secure and efficient capital than Yangon, the previous capital. He also wanted to create a new city that would reflect the country's new status as a major regional power. Naypyidaw is a fascinating and controversial city. Number 4. Forest City, a massive development in Malaysia that has been dubbed the most useless megaproject in the world. Forest City is a planned city on the coast of Johor, Malaysia. It was originally conceived as a luxury metropolis with a population of 700,000 people. However, the project has been plagued by financial problems, and it is now unclear if it will ever be completed. As of 2023, only a small fraction of Forest City has been built. The majority of the development is still empty, and there are very few residents. The project has also been criticized for its environmental impact. Forest City was developed by Country Garden, a Chinese real estate company. The project has been estimated to cost over $100 billion. Forest City is located on reclaimed land, which has raised concerns about the environmental impact of the project. Number 5. Yucca Mountain Nuclear Repository. Yucca Mountain is a mountain in Nevada that has been proposed as the site of a nuclear waste repository for the United States. The repository would store spent nuclear fuel and other high-level radioactive waste from nuclear power plants. The project to build the Yucca Mountain Repository began in the 1980s. The site was chosen because it is located in a remote area with a dry climate. The repository would be built deep underground, in tunnels that would be lined with steel and concrete. The Yucca Mountain project has been met with strong opposition from local residents and environmental groups. They argue that the site is not safe enough to store nuclear waste and that it could pose a risk to the environment and public health. The Yucca Mountain Nuclear Waste Repository is a controversial project with an uncertain future. It is a complex issue with no easy answers. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more videos.